What's going on YouTube? Jason here with a quick review of the SSK003K1, the Super Seiko 5 GMT. Has it become a thing yet? Anyway, I've been wearing it for a while, and this watch wears similarly to the old SKX. It has got an updated 4R34 movement with the GMT function. I have replaced the pressed metal clasp with a mute clasp I bought from AliExpress, about 15 to 20 Singapore dollars. The dimensions are 20 mm, by the way. It's very easy to replace the clasp, alright, the clasp or the buckle. Okay, you can see the 4R34 movement on the see-through case back. So I think my main message here is that, if you are a beginner, please try to source for this watch. I mean, heck, why don't you get your wife or girlfriend to buy you this for your birthday or for Christmas instead of a sweater or some socks, Be sure not to get it above retail price. In the next 3 to 6 months, there should be enough or plenty of supply in the market for you to get a good discount in the shops, alright, even in the shops. In terms of dimensions, we are looking at a very standard SKX style watch, right? Even the case is similar to the old SKX. The difference is that this has got a different movement, as well as the SSK003 has got no screw down crown, so it uses a push-pull crown, alright? And the dimensions are, the rotating bezel is 40 mm. The case that sits on your wrist is 42.7 mm. We have got a lug to lug of 45.7 mm and a thickness of 13.8 mm. Let me just slide it on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. Okay, so it wears well. It wears well on this slightly modified bracelet. Let me do some wrist roll. Okay, it has got a candy bar, or some call it the magnifier glass, a rotating bezel that doesn't have the clickety-click action. Alright, some people are quite surprised why can't they at least make it in a unidirectional bezel. Alright, so that's one of the complaints. And another issue is that they could have added loom to the bezel. Right, if you add loom to the bezel, it will be quite a sight. However, as how the big brands are, they try not to overspec some of their watches in the different price categories. Otherwise, it will inevitably, invite criticisms about, why don't you go for the lower price option that gives you better spec, or that the higher price items are just under spec. Just remember the sub, or is it the Sari? Oh my gosh, I keep seeing photographs of the sub or the Sari 033 and how it's a spec monster, value monster. But you know what they did? They discontinued the watch altogether. Right, the wearing experience so far so good, no complaints. Typical SKX feel. If you don't have an SKX, go for this one. If you are new to collecting, try to get this if it's your style, right? GMT function watch, pretty much in vogue from late 2022 onwards. Expect to travel more, take more photographs, alright? So I've got nothing for you at the moment. I'll see you in the next video soon. Cheers.